Out-of-control fires are pushing residents across Western Canada, including Alberta, which has been taking many of those fleeing the flames. For more on this, we're joined by Queeny Ann Flores. She is a Yellowknife evacuee and currently staying in Calgary. Queeny, thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, no, thank you for giving me this moment to share.
So I understand you decided to leave Yellowknife before evacuation orders came out. What was going through your mind when you made that decision to leave with your family?
Well, the most important thing that I was thinking of was the kids, for sure. So I made sure that they got out of Yellowknife just even before the order of evacuation was announced. And so one thing that we thought of was that when everybody leaves all at the same time, it could cause some problems on the way. So we just decided to leave a little bit earlier.
And were you prepared to leave, or just tell us a bit about, once you made that decision, what were the moments like right after that?
I don't think anybody could ever be prepared for any situations like this, but we did as much as we can. We made sure we had enough gas. We made sure that the house was okay, and the kids were okay. We had everything we need because there was really no, we don't know when we're gonna go back to Yellowknife, so it's a little bit hard for us to decide what to bring and what not to bring. We made sure that the dogs were with us the whole entire time. It was very scary, as like I said, we didn't know what was going to happen after.
Yes. You took your family from Yellowknife to Calgary. What was that whole journey like?
Definitely scary along the way there. You can see how tiring and I guess people are panicking along the way, but the government made sure that we had the resources that we needed as well, with the help of the government of Alberta and the government of the Northwest Territories as well. Along the way there, we had free gas. They had set up some evacuation centers where we could pick up, I guess, water. They were giving away water and snacks as well on the way. And so arriving here in Edmonton after 24 hours of driving, in Calgary, after 24 hours of driving, they had everything ready for us. So that was a big help for sure.
Mm-hmm. And of course, you talking about the importance of ensuring that your kids were safe right away. I mean, what has it been like for them? And how has it been explaining to them what is currently happening at their home?
Yeah, luckily my kids were they're a bit older now, so they can understand a little bit more easier than little kids, but it's still very stressful for them, especially my youngest one there. He didn't want to leave Yellowknife. He said it's his home. He would do anything he could, if only if he could stay and help, volunteer and all that. But we tried to explain to them that we had to make sure that they're actually out of there so the government can do their job. So they can do their part as well. It'll just be a little easier. And we also explained to them that they have family here in Calgary where they can go and hang out. And they can still see their friends because everybody will be out of Yellowknife anyways. And that helped a little bit for them.
Mm-hmm. At least bringing a little bit of comfort during this time. I know there's so many unknowns at this time, but when are you anticipating you may be able to return home? Have you heard any information about that?
Right now, we don't have any information yet regarding that. We've been checking the social media as well and the news to see if there's any updates. But it looks like they are still doing everything they can to make sure that the fire doesn't reach Yellowknife. And I've seen some posts on Facebook as well where we have a lot of people there that are working 24 hours to make sure that everything is safe in the city.
It's great to hear that you are, you do have some support. We're able to find a safe place to stay. But how are you coping with all of this right now?
It's hard. It's even hard to sleep at night knowing, you left your home, you left your city, and everybody, my relatives, my family are all stressed, especially the little kids. So it is very emotional and hard as well. So it is very important to make sure that we take care of our mental health, to make sure that we are stronger to actually face what's coming for us.
Absolutely. And for anyone watching, Queeny, that, just wants to help in some way, what kind of things can people do to best support families that are going through what you're going through right now?
Best thing you can do is talk to your family, make sure that they're okay. I've heard of some evacuees here that they've never been to Calgary or never been to Edmonton, so they've been having trouble with getting stuff, needs as well. Like, I know the government has provided us with accommodation and vouchers, but sometimes there's still additional needs for families. So if you can reach out to them, uh, just talk to them. I think that's the most important thing that we can have right now, is somebody to listen.
Well, Queeny, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today and share your story. We do hope that you and your family will be able to return to your homes soon. But thanks again for your time.
Oh, no worries. Thank you so much as well for the opportunity.
That's Queeny Ann Flores. She is an evacuee from Yellowknife.